is for all three candidates. I'm a friend of wild salmon. Our wild salmon are being decimated by sea lice, and the sea lice are being increased by open net cage salmon farms. And I'd like each of the candidates to say what their government would do to get BC switched from open net cages to closed containment, and how long it would take.
Okay, thank you, Jim, and thank you for your first comment. So let's go to Stephen first, then Jessica, and then Ida. Stephen?
Thank you. To be honest with you, I don't think it's quite that cut and dry all the time, and maybe it's not in the Green Book what I'm about to say, but we talk about these issues and we say, when are we going to do this, or when are we going to do this? We have to look at all the components of making that move, and what it would cost, and whether it is best for the salmon to put them in closed containment. We can put you and me and everyone else in cages and see how that works. It's not necessarily the best idea, if you ask me.
We plan to go to closed containment salmon farming as soon as possible and support those people, because it is their livelihood, to make the transfer. We think it'll be much more environmentally responsible. There's other things we need to do to protect the wild salmon, as well as get them away from the sea lice. And one of them is that we need to continue the moratorium on coastal drilling and crude oil tanker traffic on the BC coast. Unfortunately has a plan. He wants to bring the dirtiest oil in the world, the oil from the Alberta tar sands, to the west coast.
Please let the individual finish. You can, by your applause, you'll show whether you appreciate the answer or not. So, Jessica, applause you.
Thank you. It is important, because when that oil comes and it goes into a crude oil tanker to be exported across the world, the possibility of an accident, it's not a possibility, it's an inevitability. There are 2 oil spills a month across this planet now. It would be only a matter of time, and the salmon can't handle it. So that's why I brought it up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jim. And the issue that's before us now is one that was recently ruled on by the Supreme Court, in that they have said that the issue about fishery is under their jurisdiction. What we have been provided with over the next 12 months is an opportunity to work with the federal government and to transition either that back to the provincial government under our jurisdiction, or to work with the federal government to have in place a proper management system for this. So I understand that the Ministry of Agriculture has been in touch with the federal government, and I know that we will be working through this over the next 12 months to ensure that we adhere by the ruling that came down through the federal courts recently.